guilty of putting everyone else's needs first. Yoga! Top resources, the child's name on, in case anyone else is feeling the same as me.
I've got hypothermia.
And if you can see what Millie's doing, being pre-diabetic, is it Luigi?
She has like a pointy leg.
Which is super cute. I eat if I'm happy and I eat if I'm sad.
Do yoga!
Look how tiny it is.
How am I supposed to crack this?
It's like a quail egg, just have a go. What is it?
It's no yolk.
Oh no! It's all, sorry Ted.
See where it's meant to be
Mum,
though?
Ted. It's yolkless.
I can't, I'm disappointed.
Well, at least you got a double one there.
We've had that for weeks and we were like, oh my god, I wonder what it's going to look like when it's cracked.
Nothing.
No yolk. We had them when the first time they left, we had really tiny ones. Well, the big chickens like really big ones and the little chickens really little ones. And there was a couple they didn't even have shells. But the really little ones still had little tiny yolks in them. That is disappointment.
You can enjoy your double one though. You're going to make yourself some egg on toast.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to another Home Education Journey UK video. It is Wednesday the 7th of August. We're in August already. Crazy times. This year is absolutely flying by. I hope you're all well. I thought I'd pick up the camera this morning and do a bit of recording. We've just been to Polly. Little Miss actually managed to get Polly going a bit faster, didn't you, chick? She's sitting over there having a chill. It's 10:30, quarter to 11 actually, and we've been back about an hour. We're going up there earlier at the minute because I'm finding it doesn't give us much time to do anything else if the whole day is taken up with Polly. So yeah, Millie managed to go a bit faster. The owner was up there today and she taught Millie how to encourage Polly to go a little bit faster because sometimes she can be a bit of a slow coach, and she's not been listening to Little Miss because Millie's quite gentle with animals and horses need a bit more of a firm voice. So the owner's been teaching Millie how to do that. So it's been a productive morning already. As you know, we're not really doing structured learning at the minute because we're having a couple of weeks break because I'm trying to get the house up and organised and running a bit. There were just a few areas where I just felt we needed to do a bit of work on. We did some work on the garden. That's looking much nicer. I'll put a photo of that here now. The work we've been doing. But yeah, I thought I'd still pick up the camera. We've put a post up a while ago and quite a few people reached out. I asked what videos you guys like to see or wanted to see. Please feel free to comment down below on this one if you didn't see the post or haven't yet reached out. But a lot actually just said they like our day in the life vlogs with resources covered at the same time. And a few have said about the older to being in secondary school, what resources we use for those and what their plans are. So I'm gonna talk about that a bit later on. I've done a list because I knew I'd forget when I started talking to you of what we're going to cover today. I sat down this morning and I was like, right, we're going to record today when I was having my peaceful cup of tea, and I thought, let's make a list of what I want to cover in today's video. So in a minute we're going to go to the library because it's a summer reading challenge. If you haven't done that before, I think most libraries do it, and you have to get, I think it's 6 books in total, and you get a little activity sheet booklet to do as you go along, and then you get a little medal at the end. And we've done it every year with Little Miss since we've been home ed. So we're going to go and hopefully we haven't left it too late. I don't think we have. We're going to go and do that in a minute at the library. And the other things I was going to cover was go over a few of our top resources. So for Little Miss, I'm going to show a couple more of the fun things because I quite often show you her structured learning and the resources we use for that. And because at the minute we're not doing as much structured learning, I thought I'm just going to pick out 1 or 2 of her favourite things at the moment that are more fun and show you those. And then I'm going to recap over what both of the boys are doing with their structured learning at the moment. Talk a little bit about the £2 tuition hub because I've mentioned that a few times. A couple of you have reached out to ask about more information on it, and it's super hard to do it when you type in, so I thought actually talking face to face about that would be helpful as well. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and clear out the craft cupboard. We're halfway through it, so I'm going to hopefully try and finish that this afternoon. And a couple of you have asked to see how that looks at the end, so I'm going to show you that. I've been doing some bulk cooking with Ted. I thought I'd recap over that if you haven't seen my Instagram, and just explain how we're bulk cooking and how it's helping on a daily basis with home ed and just general family life. And the other thing is self-care. So I had a bit of a health scare, not a health scare, I have yearly blood tests for a kidney condition that I've got, and it highlighted a few areas this time of being pre-diabetic and a few other things like that where my levels are raised. I'll go into it in a little bit more, but it's really kick-started something off in me, and it started me eating much more healthier, but it's also helped me work on my mental health and my mental load and self-care, which is something none of us, well, not many of us as mums, parents, caregivers, home edders do, and it's so super important, and I'm feeling so much better inside. And so I was going to just share with you guys a little bit about that as well, because I don't really talk about me, it's more about the kids and with home ed. So yeah, I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to get the kids ready and we're going to go to the library. We will do a bit of a day in the life as well, but I think this is going to be a lot more of me discussing a few areas and showing you a few resources and things like that. But we'll take you with us as much as we can, and I hope you enjoy this video. We're back from the library. The summer reading challenge is on. I'll have a look and see if there's a website actually for it. I'm not sure if there is, because there might be information on there about if your local one's doing it. If I can find the website, I will comment, I will leave it in the comments down below. It is on, but our library isn't open on a Wednesday. And for some reason I thought it was a Tuesday. And I got there and she's like, we're not open. And I was like, oh, how come? Is there something special going on? And she's like, no, we don't open on a Wednesday. Even just before I'd started this vlog and I'd said it's Wednesday, my brain didn't make the connection. I still thought it was Tuesday. Didn't I, Mills? You counting? So anyway, we're going to go back tomorrow on Thursday when it is open in the afternoon. It's not open many hours because it's run by volunteers. It's only open a couple of hours on a few of the days of the week. And I always, as you can see, get mixed up. So we're going to go back tomorrow and start that for Millie. I'm glad it's on because, like I said, she's done that every year. What I thought I'd do now, we've got some sausages in the oven cooking for lunch. Whilst they're cooking, I just thought I would start by showing you a couple of our favourite resources that Millie uses quite a lot. They're not educational as such, because like I said, we share a lot of those when we're doing a structured learning day. I thought it'd just be nice to see a few of the things that Millie busies herself with and when she's not got structured learning. So I will turn the camera around and I will show you. There's 3 resources altogether. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll explain those to you now. The first one is Wild Wonder Box. This is a monthly subscription and I think it's £25. And we've been doing it for quite a while now. I'll show you what's inside. This one is the one that came the other day and it has the child's name on. We got this one last month that she hasn't finished yet, and that one was a bee with all the bee bits. And I'll just show you what you get in. You get a cuddly toy, and I'll show you Millie's collection of cuddly toys in a minute. You get one of these, I think it's pronounced like, is it Eugy? It's E-U-G-Y. You can actually buy them separately on Amazon. I'll link them down as a separate Amazon thing. Because Millie did these before this box, and then when we tried this box and she realised, oh, it's not focusing. I don't know why. Hang on. There we go. That's how you say it. Luigi, I think. I need to do my nails again. There's a chip in that one. Anyway.
If you think your nails are bad,
we need a nail session, don't we, Mills? We do need a nail session. Yeah, so you get one of these. When we realised you got these in the box, Millie was like, we need to do this every month because she loves plushies and she loves these. And I'll show you her little collection of these because they are really cute. They're like little 3D jigsaws, but there are so many on Amazon, and I've seen them in shops as well to collect. That one actually wasn't a Ouija one. We got that one from somewhere else, but all these ones are. There's loads of them. That was a bee one that she got last month in the box. And we got an otter, narwhal. They've even got little dinosaurs, hedgehog, penguin, polar bear and sheep. So those on their own are an amazing resource. But I'll just show you what else you get in this Wild Wonder Box. So you always get one of those. there. And then you have to say what your child's age is, and you get a book. I think there's a few different levels. And then there's information in about whichever animal it is, which Millie reads on her own. And they're just nice, easy facts, digestible. So you get a book. And then you always get shredded paper. You get stickers. You get a passport in your first box. And then you get stickers, which you can add into your passport each month. And you get a little sheet as well. Where's the sheet? Can't find it in here. Here we go. You get a little sheet which normally has a word search on, and then a drawing where you can draw the animal. And then you get another craft as well. I've not actually looked at this one. This one looks like it's a mask. One that you can colour in, and one that's already coloured in for you. You always get a themed craft, and it's different each time. And then you got obviously pencils to go with it, and you've got 2 sticky back lollipop sticks, which I assume you then put on your mask. So that is a zebra one. And then I'll just quickly show you inside the bee one so you can just see how similar they are. Another little plushie, stickers to go on the passport. This craft is a bee pebble drinking pond, which is super cute. And then it's again a book all about bees, and again it's got the same just easy information in. And then a drawing thing, and on the bee one she's got a quiz rather than the word search to do. And again the remains of her little figure. So they're really good. I'll link those down below. You really look forward to them each month, don't you? Oh, and the other thing, yeah, I was about to say, the other thing you always get in the box, which, strangely enough, are not in either of these boxes, Millie. Oh, what are the sweets called?
Candy kitten sweets.
Candy kitten sweets. And you love them, don't you?
That's why they're not in there anymore.
No, they're always...
You're not going to try the packet if you're lucky.
But they're always the first thing to go, aren't they? So yeah, Mills really looks forward to that each month. So that's those. Oh, I'll just quickly show you actually the other plushies, because you've got quite a collection going on now. You've got a polar bear, must be doing it for a while, look. A shark, an otter, giraffe, elephant, penguin, a koala, and there's also a bat that's hanging up that I couldn't get out of the playroom, so I'll leave that there. Yeah, so that's the Wild Wonder box. And then the next thing I wanted to show you, which is what Millie is busy and away at now, is something called Simbricks, which is similar to hammer beads, but you don't have to iron, and aqua beads as well. You don't have to iron like you do with the hammer beads, or spray with water like you do the aqua beads. And they're called Simbricks. You can get them from Argos and Amazon, so I'll link the Amazon one probably down below. And you can get small packets or big packets, which Millie had the big packet, and we keep topping up with the smaller packets, and it's nice and organised, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Simbricks, and if you can see what Millie's doing, they just clip together a bit like Lego, don't they?
Yeah.
And so they're much easier, and they're not permanent. You keep all yours up, don't you? But if you wanted to take them down,
I've got a wardrobe for
I'll show them in a minute. If you wanted to take them down and reuse them, you can. And they come with a little instruction booklet. Each small pack comes with a little instruction booklet, and it usually gives you a couple of different ones that you can make in there. And then also there's a barcode on the back of the box, which gives you loads that you can print off. This is quite a good one because it's got little clips, so you can clip the instructions on as you're making them. Which one are you making at the minute? The heart one.
Because I don't want to make the rainbow one, because it takes 56 white ones and 76 black ones.
Wow, you've not got many white ones left, have you?
No.
But it's good that you can buy the smaller packs to top up again. This is one she made a while ago, and I will at the end of this just go and show you the ones on her wardrobe as well upstairs. As you can see, they're quite sturdy, aren't they, chick?
Yeah, they don't fall apart.
No.
Unless they fall off your wardrobe, and then they do. If you boot out dies and shrivels up.
And you've also got the little stick in between, little plastic stick, so they can stand up. If you can see, it's gone really dark for some reason. I don't know why it's gone so dark. There we go. Yeah, the little stick in the middle of that. So that's the second one we wanted to show you. And the third one were masks, weren't they, Millie?
Masks. I I need more masks.
You do need more masks. I can't show you a plain mask because Mills has used them all, but I will just show you them finished. They're cat masks. You can get them from the works for £1.50 each, but we found them on Amazon.
It's either £9 for 6, or there's one that's like £8.40, 50 or 60, 5.
Yeah.
6, I don't know.
I'll link the bundle down below, but these are the ones that Millie's made from just cardboard boxes, which I think we've showed you before. You've got a right collection now, haven't you? These are the ones you've already made here, but these are the cat ones. So they come as the mould, and then you can add wool and paint. And these are the ones that Millie's done. You spent lots of hours on these, haven't you, Chick? So we've got that one, this one, and this one. So we'll link those plain ones down below. Those are some of the favourite things that Millie is into at the minute. And what?
And the bits of
Your ponies, but they're more playing with, aren't they? They're not creating as such. They're more playing with, but you do love your ponies, don't you? Which I think we showed on the last vlog, actually, your ponies. So those are the things that keep Millie busy a lot of the time at the moment. She also still likes doing her hobby horses, and a couple of people have commented and reached out and asked about Millie doing a video on how to make a hobby horse. So it's definitely something we're going to do. We've just got to plan it and get all the bits and get round to it, haven't we, miss?
Because the craft cupboard had my felt in it, and the felt has magically disappeared and got swallowed up by the craft cupboard.
Yes, we couldn't find half the bits she needed in there because the craft cupboard was such a mess. I will show you a picture of the craft cupboard when we talk about that a bit later on, the before, and then hopefully the finished after piece. If not, I'll show you what we've done so far. But yeah, she couldn't get to them, so that is a work in progress, and we're halfway through it, so we'll show them that later on. It does, yeah. I need to go and do lunch, really. It's 12:15. It's because we went to Polly at 7:30. It makes the day feel like it's much later than what it is by the time it gets to lunchtime. Pardon?
Very good Polly session today.
It was. Do you want to talk about it? Anything you want to say?
We got very fat. We weren't very fast, didn't we?
You did, didn't you?
Because she doesn't really like. She has like a poorly leg. She doesn't really pick it up. So I had to try and make her go faster. So she'd pick her leg up. Because if she doesn't pick her leg up, then her legs get really sore, and you can't move her legs. So. And
she went faster for you, didn't she?
She did, and then she started listening to me better. Because before, I'd ask her to go one way, she'd put her head up in the air and turn her head the other way.
She would.
That's very annoying.
But how did you feel with her riding faster?
I feel very good, actually. Asking her to go fast and she went faster. Makes me want to trot.
Makes you want to trot?
Makes me want to trot.
Well, you never know, eh?
You know.
And before we started to loan Polly, Millie didn't want to ride at all, did you? You just wanted to look after. And now look at you. You're doing great, aren't you? But anyway, that's all of the resources for Little Miss. I'm going to put the camera down now and go and do some lunch, and we will get back to you this afternoon.
And the pool.
Oh.
And the pool.
And the what? The pool? Are you going to go in the pool?
Yes.
Yeah, Millie might go in the pool this afternoon, so we'll show you that.
But I'm wearing a wetsuit because yesterday I went in and it was always a bit cold. I wanted to put your wetsuit on. I thought, nah, it's fine, I'll put a swimming costume on. So I went in and I got out and I was really cold, and I went back in and it was really warm, and I got out and I was like, well, I feel like I got hypothermia.
You were freezing, weren't you? So we had to give you a warm shower and get you what they call the hooded
snuddies on.
Snuddy?
Is it called a snuddy?
A snoodie? Snoodle? I don't know.
It's definitely not called a snoodle.
What's a snoodle?
I don't know. Is it a snuddy with a noodle?
I don't know, maybe.
Like a pool noodle with
yeah.
a snuddy head.
It's not one of them then.
It's not a snoodle.
It's like a hooded towel.
It's a snuddy.
Is it? A snuddy? A snuddy
I
then?
haven't saying that right.
We don't know. We'll see. I'm sure someone will correct us if we're not.
It's like I'll finish it.
Yay, let's have a look.
It's like a thing in, what is it, the Lorax?
That looks great.
What did you call it? What did you make? You made like a snood.
Is it snood?
Like a cut scarf. You can wipe up stuff with it. And you can wear it as a jumper. And you can...
Lots of great inventions.
I don't know.
But it warmed you up anyway, didn't it? You put that on and you went under your blanket and you were a bit warmer. But yes, probably wear your wetsuit today if you go in, because it's about 22, I think, out there. It's not as warm. It's quite warm, but not as warm as what it has been.
Also, do any of you guys think that it feels like winter? Because I feel like it feels like winter.
When you wake up in the morning, the past couple of mornings have been a bit dull, haven't they? Because we've had a nice couple of weeks weather, haven't we? And now it's gone a bit dull again. Yeah. I agree. Right, let's go and get some lunch and we'll pick the camera back up this afternoon, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, see you in a bit. So we've all had lunch. Millie just having some quiet time, so I thought while she was doing that I would pick up the camera and talk a little bit about what I mentioned earlier about self-love and being healthier and working on my own mental health a little bit. So like I said, I had some blood tests and they came back that my blood sugar levels were high and that I was pre-diabetic, and that there were some other readings with my liver which also coincide with basically just too much sugar, and I've got a super sweet tooth. And I realised that I am a bit of an emotional eater. I eat if I'm happy and I eat if I'm sad. So I've been doing some work on that, and I've been just managing what I eat to make myself, to help myself feel better, and also to try and get those levels down a little bit. I've been for some bloods again recently, so I'm waiting on the results on those, see if it's had an impact. But it's definitely had an impact in how I'm feeling, both physically and emotionally and mentally. It's really having, yeah, a positive impact. I've got lots more energy, and then I started looking a bit into my mental well-being and my emotional well-being, and I started to realise that actually I'm quite guilty of putting everyone else's needs first, and I have done for a long time. And I suppose I've lost myself a little bit over the past few years. It might sound a bit dramatic and all the rest of it, but the more I thought about it, the more I realised that I don't actually know what I like doing anymore, and I'm guilty of putting everyone else's needs first and doing things for other people in the hope that they'll think, oh my goodness, Lou's amazing, what can we do for her to show her we care? And I've realised that that doesn't happen. It just feels a bit like you get taken for granted and put to the bottom of the pile. If you're not going to put yourself first, no one else is going to put yourself first. And that's dawned on me. It's taken me a long time actually, and I realised I've been doing that for a very long time. I think I don't know if I mentioned on here before, but when Millie was born, it was quite a traumatic birth and we're both very poorly, and I think that has been the starting point for me, I think, where from there I've sort of tried to please people more and more for approval and love and their kindness and all the rest of it, and I'm realising that that doesn't work. And so I'm always hot on the children's mental health and helping them with their emotions, but I haven't been so much with mine. And so I haven't been giving myself much self-love and self-care. Probably like a lot of you caregivers out there, if you're the main caregiver, you have the load of the house and the emotional load and all of the plans and the home ed, if you home ed, and all that side of things. It takes a lot, and you often find that you just put yourself to the bottom of the pile and you're not really aware of what you need as well. And I'm realising it's not selfish in doing that. I'm being more present with the kids. So the past couple of weeks I'm much more present with them because I'm dealing with my own emotions, and I'm also learning a lot about myself and putting myself first. Not necessarily so much with the kids, but with other people, and thinking that actually I can do these things for myself. I don't have to wait for somebody else to buy me flowers to show appreciation. I can show myself appreciation and self-love and go and treat myself to some flowers. Or the other day I bought myself some bath salts and a nice candle, and I ran myself a bath, and it was amazing. Just those little things are making all the difference, and it's just thinking actually you can't control what other people do, but you can control how you deal with it. And it all might make sense to some of you, but for me it's been a real wake-up call. And so I thought I'd talk to you about it because I don't very often talk about myself, and home editing can take its toll, I suppose, like I said, on the main caregiver. And I think it's equally as important to put our needs up there as well as making sure we're home editing, and giving ourselves time to rest and self-reflect and do the things that make us happy for us and not for other people. So I found a book anyway, and I've just finished reading it, and this has been a massive turning point for me. So I was going to show you guys quickly in case anyone else is feeling the same as me and maybe doesn't realise it, or you're a people pleaser and you're an empath and all of those things, because it does take its toll on us as individuals. This book, it's called people can't drive you crazy if you don't give them the keys. And it's been a real eye-opener. It's really made me think, actually, yeah, that's true. I can't control how people treat me, but I can control how I react. I can't control my emotions, but it's how I then process those emotions and then deal with them moving forward. And it's actually also helped me explain similar things to Millie and Alfie, as they're both have very similar character traits to me. And it's just a really, really good book. So I highly recommend it. If some of the stuff I've mentioned to you and you putting other people first, or getting upset or trying to fix people is another big one. We can't fix other people. If you feel like any of that, then this book might be worth having a little read in. And yeah, it's helped me massively. And the other one that I've got is this one called Made Out of Stars. It's a journal for self-realization, and it's just got, I've started filling it out, so I'm not going to show you guys the bits I filled out because you'd find it boring anyway, and it's a little bit personal, I suppose. I'll just turn the camera around and quickly show you a couple of the pages in there as well. So it's just, it has some positive quotes, and then it gives you different activities to work through and self-reflect. And to be honest, I found this super hard to do because I've realised actually I don't really know myself very well lately, and this is what I'm saying about I've lost myself a little bit. I've been so focused on fixing other people and making sure other people are happy and doing things for other people, and like I said, I don't mean the kids because they are my responsibility, I mean other people, and it's a trait and it's something I attract often. So yeah, if this is just giving you an example of a few of the pages. Yeah, I will link them down below. They're both on Amazon, but this one is, yeah, has been massive for me really. Have a look on Amazon and read some of the reviews yourself first and see if you think it's something that would work for you. But I just wanted to share those with you. I think we need to be kind to ourselves and yeah, think about actually what we want. And I would say these past 10 years or so have been difficult for various reasons, and I don't mean the home ed, because I love home ed and spending the time with the kids and all the memories we've made over the past, we've been doing it for nearly 7 years. I would not change that at all. It's been amazing and I'm going to continue the way I am. It's not that, it's not the home ed side of things, and it's not the kids, it's much deeper than that. And I'm sure there's loads of you that can recognise what I'm talking about and can relate to what I'm saying. But yeah, we do really need to take more care of ourselves, and I'm actually starting to, yeah, love me again, which is a really positive thing. Anyway, I'm going to finish that bit there. Sorry if I've bored any of you. I'm going to go and see what the boys are up to. I want to talk to both of them a little bit if they want to. I don't know if they will. About the £2 tuition hub, how I'm using that for Alfie, and a couple of the resources that I'm using for them, because I know a few of you are interested in the older children and what there is out there for them. So I'm going to go and grab the boys now, and I'll pick up the camera once I've found them and have a chat with them and see if they're happy to be on camera or not. If not, it will just be me again chatting, which I'm sorry if if you've had enough of me, but it's a bit more what this video is about today. So yeah, I'll go and find them anyway. Hi guys, so it's now Thursday and I'm just editing the vlog, and I've realised that it is super long. It's an hour long, so I'm going to end this part here, and then I'm going to start part 2, which is going to go straight into where this one finishes off. And it's going to cover some pool game ideas, to play in the pool, in the paddling pool, talking about secondary school learning a little bit, what the boys are up to, craft supply cupboard, storage solutions, and our bulk cooking as well. So if you go to our other videos, you'll find part 2 now. They've both been uploaded at the same time. Thanks, bye.